Good morning, Crosspoint Church. Today is one of those days where no amount of coffee seems like enough. Today is the National Day of Prayer, which means that churches and Christians everywhere are praying specifically for our local, state, and national leaders. And this is something that honors God. From 1 Timothy chapter 2, the Apostle Paul wrote, "I urge then, first of all, that requests, prayers, intercession, and thanksgiving be made for everyone, for kings and all those in authority, that we may live peaceful and quiet lives in all godliness and holiness." That's what we want. We want to live peaceful and quiet lives. We want to honor God with our lives. Verse 3, "This is good and pleases God our Savior, who wants all men to be saved and to come to a knowledge of the truth." So I want to invite you today to spend some time praying for your community, for your local legislators, your mayor, the Governor Evers, President Trump, and his advisors, that God would be with them as they make difficult decisions during a time of unrest, during a time of tension and conflict and even hostility, as people bicker about when to reopen things up and how to reopen things up and whether or not to wear masks and all of these things that people seem to care a lot about. And our leaders need wisdom, and the leaders in our church need wisdom too. We're going to be talking on Saturday morning. The elders and deacons and pastors will be having a virtual meeting to talk about what it's going to look like for us to reopen. We want to be ready by the end of the month, if we're able to reopen the church in some way. We don't know exactly what that's going to look like, but we want to be able to do it well, to do it safely. We want you to be able to come back and express your religious freedoms, to worship together as a church, and to do that in the fullest and the best way possible, and also at the same time to honor those authorities that God has placed over us. These are hard conversations, and we need wisdom. We need the Lord's hand to be with us, and so we're going to be praying together. And I ask that you would be praying for us and also our government leaders as we make tough choices in the next few weeks. But also, this is an exciting time. It's an exciting time because we've been isolated for too long. We've been apart for too long. We miss each other. We miss corporate worship, and so we're excited at the prospect of being back together in a few weeks. In fact, I'm going to be kicking off a new series a week from this Sunday called "Don't Call It a Comeback," and that whole series is about the church making a comeback and how we can come back stronger than ever. I'm excited to be sharing that with you as we look at different stories in the Bible of people that encountered God or encountered Jesus and experienced a comeback. But before this new series kicks off, Mother's Day is this Sunday. Mother's Day from home for everybody. What's that going to look like? Well, it's going to look different, but it's still going to be a special Sunday. I'm going to be giving a unique message from a new location, and I hope that you will have a memorable time with your family as we honor moms from wherever we are this Sunday. You might not know this, but this Sunday will mark the 3-year anniversary of our church being at this building. It's kind of ironic because we won't be able to be here. But it was Mother's Day 2017 that we met here for the first time for a worship service. And I just reminds me of God's faithfulness. It's something to be thankful for, that we have a building to worship and we have a building to call home as a church. And I'm excited to use that building again for God's purposes. One more thing before I let you go today. Today and tomorrow are the last 2 days of Mobilize Milwaukee for us. So tomorrow afternoon at 3:15, I'm going to be taking one more load over to the New Berlin Food Pantry. They've been seeing a 30% increase in need over the last couple weeks. So this is a great opportunity for us as a church to show the love of Christ to our neighbors. Yes, we're taking care of our own here at Crosspoint, and this is a way for us to show the love of Christ to others in our community who have lost jobs, who have lost income, who have real felt needs right now. And so I hope that you will come on over here today, say hi to me, bring some food, and let's hit that 2,000-pound goal of food these next couple days. I would love to see you, and I hope you'll tune in on Sunday morning at 10 to see me. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to pray. Prayer is powerful. It's what God. It's how we talk to God. It's many times how God talks to us, and we're excited to see God move. So hope you have a great day today. We'll see you soon.